Well, hello there, you sweet toe beans Alfredo. It's your boy, Them Curvy Toes, and we are back today with a new game, Spell Defender. It's a Bullet Heaven style roguelike. So I apologize, you can probably hear it in my voice already. My sinuses and head feel like they're about to explode. I'm still feeling very under the weather, so apologize if my voice gets real cracky and I'm not as talkative as normal. Thank you so much, you guys, for all the love you've been showing the channel as of recently. All the metrics are through the roof on my YouTube Studio app. So really appreciate it. Make sure you like today's video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already to become a member of the sweet Toe Bean Army. With that out of the way, beans, let's get into it. So we have a couple of levels here. I haven't played too terribly much. I have invested into like the meta progression a little bit. But I have yet to actually like beat a run, so hopefully I do it on this one. Enemy strength, couple of like modifiers there. Endless mode I haven't tried out because I want to actually beat a run first. And you can see here it's got this like voxel style, and you can zoom in and out, which I think is really cool. And something. Oh, hey, that's right. Auto attack. There we go. That's not on by default. Normally you have to like hold or click the left mouse button to cast this normal attack. And every time you clear a wave, you get either a new spell, a new passive, or an upgrade to one of them. Fire a rolling frost ball that deals more damage per enemy hit. Spawn a wind tornado that deals damage over time in a large area. I like tornadoes. Okay. Now I feel like this is going to be something that's got a much higher cooldown than... Yeah, see? Doesn't cast nearly as often as some of like the other spells, but definitely deals a fair bit of damage. And we are going to get our second spell here, or passive, excuse me. A percentage of your damage will heal you, has a 0.25 second cooldown. So 4 times a second, our damage will heal us. For every 4 meters traveled, spawn an earth pillar. Also, more move speed is more damage. I don't know what that is. That sounds cool as shit. Oh! Oh, wow. We got like a... We are earthbending beans. We are Toph. Except we can see. I hope we can see. So I gotta say, I've seen this pop up. What do we got here? Damage an area of effect. Yeah, we're gonna take that. I've seen this pop up in my Steam feed a couple of times already, and it actually was like, it looked like an asset flip from what I could see. Like a lot of these voxel games are just, kind of real quick and cheaply made. Spell to upgrade, we're gonna go with. We're actually gonna go with Magic Punch. That's just like our base attack, so we're gonna throw 2 fists out now. But I'm not too proud to admit when I'm wrong, beans, and this is one of those times I was dead wrong. I picked this up on the Steam Winter Sale. I was like, screw it, if anything, it's like 1 episode of new content. Or I wasted a couple bucks at worst. And I am absolutely enamored with this game. Heat Beams. I did master that in my last run, and holy shit, I love that. I love that spell. But clear a path by knocking enemies away in front of you and deal damage. Okay. Okay, so it's like a... Interesting. I actually like that. But yeah, I've been really enjoying my time with this game so far. It hasn't, been too crazy much time, but like enough that I'm kind of starting to get a feel for the game and like really enjoying it. Magic Punch, more Wind Tornado. We're gonna go with more Earth Trample. I really like this Earth Pillar around us. That's so cool. And so there are enemies. There are like golden mushrooms that can spawn that drop a couple of treasure chests generally, and treasure chests will give you like free upgrades in addition to the ones you normally get when clearing a wave. And then there are bosses as well, which drop a couple of treasure chests, and then they give you Earth Trample. What does that do? Oh yeah, there we go. And then the bosses and mushrooms can give you treasure chests, and then they can also drop artifacts exclusively on the bosses, that is, which are like kind of positive and big positive and like somewhat negative kind of ways to like specialize your build from what I've found. All right, learn new passive. Reduce dodge cooldown, spawn a blast every time you dodge. Increase cast speed. Now I believe cast speed in this game, attack and cast spells faster. I believe that affects the projectile speed. Wind Tornado Trail. Leave a trail of tornadoes that deal damage. I feel like that goes really, really well with our movement style build. It's always movement style builds with me. I don't know why. Oh, look at that. We got a little snake of tornadoes. We are just covering this stage with wind damage at this point. So some of the chests give like flat buffs to like one of your stats or like a type of damage. So if we can find one that gives like a global percentage to wind damage, oh, that would be the bee's knees right now, Beans. And that should, oh, there he is. All right, upgrade. Yeah, sure, why not? And hey, here we go. That is the first boss that we've run into. And we're just gonna kind of run circles around him. And yep, dropped a tornado at his feet. And he should be no problem for us to deal with. There we go. Now this goop does stop our health regeneration as far as I know. And there are those chests I was talking about. Only got 2. Yeah, we'll go with Wind Tornado. And then we'll go with the Trail. And this is going to be an artifact. 100% damage for less area of effect. I don't like that. Plus 50% crit chance, plus 25% damage for less cast speed. So, more damage is good, and even if that I'm mistaken and that is basically like cooldown from other games, that is going to not apply to this ability because this is based on how often we're moving, or how far we're moving, rather. Much like the one in Bounty of One that I uploaded a video on the other day. Increased damage and cast speed? Absolutely. Let's go. Kind of surprised I haven't seen any of those golden mushrooms yet. Normally I've seen a couple by this point. Luck of the draw, I suppose. That's the nature of roguelikes. But, yeah, really enjoying this game thus far. You can see down there in the bottom right corner, we have, like, these coins. That's going to be the meta currency. Learn new spell. What do we got here? Cast to reduce enemy resistances in an area in front. Heat heal. Summon an area that heals the player and deals damage equal to your regeneration. Deal damage and slow enemies in a large area. We're going to go with Frost Nova. I like the idea of Frost Nova doing Frost Nova things. So here's the first time we're seeing these, which are the Menders. They're like tall mushrooms that do AoE healing on enemies. And they are a pain in the ass when left unchecked, so I tend to try and focus a lot of fire on them early on to just make it a little less annoying to try and deal with everything else. And wow, look at our wind snake thing. Increase move speed. Huh. More move speed. Oh, excuse me. I am struggling over here with my lungs today, Beans. And so these are just like basically floor chickens as far as I can tell. They just heal you and or boost regeneration. Pretty industry standard for this this type of game. We're gonna just really lean into this earth trample, AoE, Toph, earth bending. I gotta go back and watch Avatar again at some point. It's been a while. Oh, speaking of Avatar, different Avatar, but holy shit, Beans! I just saw the new Avatar: Way of the Water. And I saw it on like the ultra mega screen in 3D. I Ooh. It was nuts. Like, the movie itself wasn't really, you know, wasn't great, to be honest. Like, all right, what do we got here? New passives. Increase max life regeneration. Regenerating 25 life will spawn a blast, dealing damage to nearby enemies. Standing still charges up an explosion. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Let's regenerate life, and then... our second boss. We should probably grab one of these hearts. Oh, more than one of these hearts. Oh, I didn't even get that one. But yeah, Beans, the new Avatar movie was absolutely bonkers. Like, the special effects. I might have talked about this in another video. I'm not really sure. I was just blown away, though. Ah! Let's not die. Hey, there we go. And, oh, what's this? A scroll. Increased earth damage. Excellent. That's going to go well with our Pillar of Murder. Choose spell to re-roll. Okay, well, I'm liking all these so far. Honestly, let's just re-roll Frost Nova. Pull enemies toward you in a large area and deal a high amount of damage. We're going all wind. What is this? Oh, that's another. Oh. I don't know what I just picked up before that. Wind tornado, wind vacuum. Let's see what this does. Okay, it acts like a suction bomb in Soulstone Survivors. Sort of. Except it seems to be centered on us as opposed to a projectile. Still, very, very cool, and I feel like that'll help put a lot of damage down. What is this? Hello? Okay, I have gotten one of these before. It's like a super cast or something. I'm not really sure what to call it exactly. More move speed, more damage, all the murder. And we are just covering the stage with wind damage. Let's kill off these menders or whatever the hell they're called. Oop! Dodge, dodge, dodge. Dodge ram. Built Ford tough. Wow, that is like truly the epitome of indoctrination. I used to sell cars at a Ford dealership, and like that just came out of nowhere. So Ford, if you're looking for a sponsorship opportunity, I mean, I own a Dodge, but I'll talk a good game. And Dodge, if you're looking for a sponsorship opportunity, fix my goddamn key fob. I've been having so many problems with my key fob. I gotta basically like shove it up my colon and fucking put my beehole on the start button to get my key fob to register these days. I don't know what's going on with it. Apparently it's a very common problem. I'm not sure why or what the fix is. Everyone's like, yeah, we've that's definitely something we've heard about. And I'm like, okay, cool. What do I do about it? They're like, oh, we don't really know. We've heard about it though. I'm like, God damn it. So, cars, am I right? One of the car repairs are like one of the best parts of being an adult, I've found. What are we doing? Ah, all right. We got so many of these big, dummy, thick Charger boys. Charger. Just was talking about that. But, I don't know if I've said this already, because my brain is like slowly melting into soup with this disease that I have contracted. I think it's the flu, but so all these enemies have like colors, and their colors are going to be like what they're resistant to. So these green ones are resistant to wind damage, and so on and so forth. I'm sure you can kind of garner the rest from that one tidbit of information, but that is something that took me a little bit longer to figure out. It was like in one of the in one of the tooltips in the in one of the menus or something. So definitely, how have we seen no golden mushrooms? I must have just like missed them at this point, just like not paying attention or something. But right now, just circling around, earth bending our way to victory. This is, I believe, the furthest I've been so far. I have not beaten a run yet. I'm not sure how far it goes, but it would appear to be at least 18, as far as I can tell. Once I get a little more invested into the meta progression, really would enjoy kind of seeing what the endless mode has to offer. Oh, hey, a golden mushroom. Ask, ye shall receive. Come on, you little shit. Wow, this guy's tanky as shit. Come on. And there we go. 2 more treasure chests. What do we got here? Life regen, increased earth. Ooh, or more move speed. More move speed. frost damage. They have all wind. I guess. Increase magic damage? Or regen life. I mean, we're not really doing too much with our base attack at this point, but it certainly doesn't hurt. Wind Tornado Trail, we'll go with that. New type, trailer, leaves a trail of goo behind. I've not seen those before. Ah, they are terrifying ooze crabs. Oh, we're gonna, all right. Yeah, we were in the midst of a large number of them there. Oh god, I'm trying to play with one hand because I had an itch on my face. What is this? Ah, that's one of those like super cast potions that I just neglected to grab. What is happening? Thank you. Okay, those crab boys are a force to be reckoned with. They're tanky. Wind Fisher or Wind Vacuum. I don't even remember what any of these do at this point, if I'm being honest. Hey, our third boss. This might be the final one. Oh god, and he has menders? I don't like that. So the boss is healing. Oh, this is gonna be a bitch. Alright. That's alright, our build is in a good spot. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling confident. We might die. We might die! We might very well die. If we do, Beans, it was all worth it for your affections. Let's kill at least this guy off. There we go, there's one. We just gotta like pick these off, I feel like. That's the... Hey, a golden mushroom. We're gonna actually focus on him, try and maybe get a little more wind damage buff. Ah, okay, or we're gonna die from this boss's goop. That is a very real possibility with how we're going at this point. Can we please, thank you, kill this mushroom, my god. Alright, and then we're gonna kind of dip over here, get some of the aggro over this way. And by aggro, I guess I mean damage. Grab this. What do we got here? Increased heat, earth damage. Crit chance. More move speed. We're gonna go with Magic Punch. I feel like that's an easier one to kill these mushy boys with. Oh my god, and he keeps spawning more? That's not really fair, is it? I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. Who am I to say what is fair and what is not? The consumer! I have the almighty dollar at my disposal. I mean, technically I already bought the game, so I guess even if it's not fair and I'm upset they win, because I've definitely played far longer than I can get a refund for. There we go. There's that mushy boy dealt with. So we got to pick him off. That's the goal at this point. All this extra regeneration is certainly helping us out a fair bit. I don't know where the extra regeneration came from, but I do know we got at least one ability with it. Come on. Come into my tornado. I feel like this has to be the final wave because this is nuts. Oh my god, I've only been playing for 12 minutes? Well, that means I'll probably have to do a second run of this regardless of how this one turns out. Alright. We're gonna... Okay, I didn't actually want to take that one, but I want to kill this mushroom. Because at this point, I mean, his buffs are the only buffs we're gonna get stat-wise. And then, yep, more over here. Okay, or take a bunch of damage. That could also work. Increased duration, area of effect. Choose a spell to upgrade. Earth Trample. We're gonna try and run around them at Mach 5 and see how much damage we can get off. Oh god! Alright. Oh, that's unfortunate that one died all the way out there. Alright, we are gonna grab this super cast and hope that does something. Because once we get rid of all his mushy boys, then we can really focus on putting the beat down on him. And he'll just keep spawning them, so never mind. Alright, we've gotten a bunch of damage off on him at least. Don't heal him up a whole bunch, please, mushies. I really... I mean, shit, we might have a full-length episode just from this fucking boss fight at this point. Oh god, or I might die. Alright, we're running low on on healing in the arena. Alright. Gonna kinda dial it back here just a wee bit. Hope that something else pops up. Dip in, dip out, dip dive, duck dodge, and he is getting a lot of healing, which is unfortunate. Ah! Ooh, that was gross. I'm sorry if you heard that. Alright, just trying to kill these mushies as best I can. So maybe a non-projectile based build isn't the best idea for this game. But, you know, you live and you learn. This is definitely the furthest I've ever gotten, so I'm okay with that. Still a successful run no matter what way you look at it. God damn it, I just want to kill the boss. Ah, lungs! Alright, so what I gotta focus on is getting the tornado off on him. And see, he's already back up to, like, a fair bit of health, which I don't really love. I would love another one of those super cast potions if they, you know, if we're just, like, handing those out or whatever. Yeah, this is, I don't know if this is something winnable with our current build. But see, like, when we get the tornado put in a good spot, and he just keeps summoning healing. Alright, yeah, we're gonna commit Sudoku there. And here's what we're gonna do, Beans. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try that again. We're actually, yeah, we're just gonna go with the same settings, and we're gonna maybe go with an actual, not directly next to us build this time. Oh yeah, still not turned on by default. I can't even blame that one on the game. I feel like that just was me, like, really leaning into something that just was not effective. Frost Nova, Heat Heal, Wind Tornado. Summon an area that heals player and deals damage equal to your regeneration. Sure, why not? Ooh, fancy. Look at that lighting on those. I mean, for a voxel game, this is pretty as hell, Beans. There we go. Get a bunch of damage off on these guys. And so, yeah, you can see the shields over them, which means that they're resistant to that damage type. Reduce dodge cooldown spawns a blast every time you dodge. Earth Trample. I love it, but okay. It's like an AoE at the point of where we start our dash. Nothing to really write home about, but I'm sure if we start speccing into heat damage, it could go a lot easier. Dodge blast, heat heal. We're gonna go with heat heal. I like healing. New enemy turrets. No, that's old news, Beans. Or game. Real Beans already know. And let's take this turret out of the mix, shall we? And we should be, yep, just about due for one of those. And get him taken care of. Boom! We're actually going to take an upgrade to Magic Punch. I really like the 3D nature of this, since most of the games of this genre are inherently 2D. It's a very nice change of pace to have like a full 3D environment and, you know, camera and whatnot. Ah, Golden Mushy! Hello, friend. And by friend, I mean mortal enemy that I'm sworn to destroy. There. Oh, no. I thought that would do it for sure. What do we got here? Cooldown reduction. Increased heat damage. Yes, please. Okay, so since this deals more damage, or the heat heal deals more damage based on our life regen, we're going to take that. There we go. And there we go. Learn a new spell. Magic Blast. Alright, slash enemies in a cone area. Enemies take more damage for each consecutive hit. Yeah, we'll see what that does. Okay, so it's like a shotgun, it looks like. Oh yeah, hey, there's a bomber. Jeffrey Bomber. I am gonna save all of those supercast potions for the final boss, if I can. Sometimes the enemies just steer us in a direction that just isn't conducive to that, unfortunately. I don't know if I like this wind shotgun. Alright, you know what? We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. We've already leaned into it, might as well. Well, not so much leaned into it as just, I guess, taken it. Okay, got a chest over here. Don't know where that came from. Increased wind damage, absolutely. So our shotgun, wind shotgun will do more damage now. And I am playing sloppy, that's fine. Because this is going to heal us quite rapidly when we're standing in our little circle of love and friendship there. Oh! Oh! And, there he is. Perfect. Heat heal, wind clap. We're gonna go with heat heal. New enemy type, roller. Alright. Fast enemy with low health. You had me at low health. That's all I needed to know. What do we got going on here? So Beans, let me know in the comments. I know I was talking about maybe kind of switching up some of the games I'm playing here lately. If there's anything you guys want to see me play, please let me know. I definitely got a fair bit of love on the the DMZ Zero to Hero video that I did. So really excited to kind of maybe do some more of that. Not necessarily Zero to Hero, but some like DMZ, maybe some Warzone, some Search and Destroy. I have a bunch of Search and Destroy clips on my hard drive already. Just haven't gotten around to editing them. Fire a piercing projectile whenever you cast a spell? Yes, please. Because this shotgun actually attacks rather quickly, I feel like. Yeah. Oh, Black Betty and my lambs. Oh my god, I could like hear how sinusy that was. I'm so sorry, Beans. I sound like a 90s pop singer right now. I'm not that innocent. Seriously, I'm not. I'm a fucking degenerate. I own it. I know who I am. And we should have our first boss tier coming up. Boss, not bossed. Boss here coming up next wave. There he is, the behemoth. Summons other enemy types and special goo attacks. There we go. We can... Oh my god! I thought I was gonna... Okay, we're gonna grab that. Oh, that was very clutch. I thought I was just gonna be able to like face tank it standing in the in our healing thing. That was apparently not the case whatsoever. And there we go. Holy shit, that could have gone a lot better. What do we got here? 100% cast speed. More AoE. We're gonna go with cast speed. Fuck him. And then wind clap. And then... yeah, increased wind damage because we have more of the wind abilities. Okay, so cast speed apparently is the same as... well, what does cooldown do then? I'm not really sure how those are two separate stats then, because the 50% increased cast speed has us casting our actual spells way faster. Huh. I'll have to do some digging on that one for you, Beans. Imagine if I did that before I made a video for once in my life. Normally I'm just like, yeah, fuck it, this is fun. Let's play a game. Let's play a game and say some dumb shit. All right, what do we got here? Wind clap, increased damage per hit and area of effect. So I'm gonna start leaning into those two winds. No, that one wind spell that we have. And try and get a second wind spell because we've already gotten 2 buffs to our wind damage. Well, I guess technically 2 wind spells because our passive... Ah, Mushy Boy, hello. Does allow us to launch wind projectile spell, which will... Oh, that is a lot of... More cast speed. That was like 4 chests? Yeah, there we go. Nice chunk of meta currency there. Oh, so much cast speed. All right, increased heat, magic. The heat might not be a bad idea. Yeah, just for the one AoE thing we have. Duration, more cast speed, absolutely. More cast speed. We are firing out machine guns of elemental fury right now, Beans. Now, we're not doing much damage per hit, but we're hitting a lot. And that's what really counts. We're going to go grab this coin. Whoa. Did that move? Did that move, or am I losing my mind? I mean, it definitely moved. So you can see here, the only guys left standing are, of course, the wind ones. Ooh, heat beams. Or wind fisher. Well, like I said, we're leaning into wind. Let's go. Fucking Menders. Basically ended my last run. Don't you worry, Menders. We're gonna become well acquainted in that boss fight. I tell you what. I tell you what, Menders and or Beans. All right, what do we got going on here? We got all kinds of... Okay, so that... like path clearing ability might not be the best, actually. Because it kind of knocks everyone away from our AoE. I guess. Whatever. Alright. And then we're gonna just try and get a bunch of damage off on him. Ah, Mushy! Hello! Is he immune to our knockback effect? It would appear so. That's good. I'd hate to launch our mushy friend off the edge. Give us good gold chests. That was bullshit. Where'd you go? Apparently you need need to kill them in a certain amount of time or they disappear. Oh, I'm heartbroken. Alright, it could be difficult to kill these Menders, I guess. With our pure wind damage build. Alright, so turns out some build variety might be needed to successfully achieve victory in this game, huh? Alright, heat dodge, blast, wind clap. I am gonna get rid of Wind Fisher when we get a reroll. Not feeling like that goes super well with our build. Even though it is wind damage, I should grab something else. Another element, whatever it may be. But see, it like knocks everyone directly out of the way of our AoE unless I like really time it super well, which, you know, spoiler alert, I'm not super great at. There we go. See, it knocked a couple of them in there. Heat heal. All right. And I want more mushies. I feel robbed that we didn't get that mushy friend from earlier. That was a travesty. Travesty Barker. I'm gonna try not to scoop up any of these heals either. Cast the heat, come on. Alright, that was what I was going for. Try and get a bunch of damage off AoE. We do have some regeneration normally anyways, so there we go. Get some more regeneration. Ooh-wee. Ah, we got turrets on the edge. Turrets on the edge. Ah. Yeah, the wind enemies are really problematic at this point. Who would have thought going pretty much all in on wind would make it hard to kill the enemies that are resistant to wind damage? Hindsight is 20/20, I suppose. I wish there was some sort of like sound cue with the mushy friends. That would be nice. Look at this guy just charging at me full speed ahead. Doing his little mushy best. Oh, alright. I don't know what you were charging at there, Buckaroo, but you did great. Learn new passive. Ice orbits around you, dealing damage and slowing enemies on hit. Yeah, we'll go with that. And we should get a reroll here. Alright, you know what? Fuck the boss. I want to kill this mushy before he dies. Or before he despawns. Perfect, thank you. Choose spell to upgrade, wind clap, and... See, I don't know what does cooldown do if cast speed makes us cast faster. I don't know. Maybe it's like... I don't know, that... I have no idea. I honestly... I can't really wrap my head around it. Beans, if you can figure it out, or if you know, please... Ah! Vasenya! That hurt my throat, but I panicked. I straight panicked, boys. Beans. Boy Beans. God damn it! Well, there you have it, Beans. Not a very satisfying end, but a very, very satisfying game. Definitely going to be coming back to this one. Thank you so much for all the support you guys have been showing the channel as of late, and for coming out and hanging out and watching the content that I'm creating for y'all. Remember, Beans, like the video, subscribe to the channel, let me know anything you want me to know in the comments. I love you guys so very, very.
Remember, Toe Beans, like, comment, subscribe, or else I'll cry myself to sleep tonight.